Going in about 20 seconds. So coaches, parents, student athletes, if you could get to where you need to be. If you're entering, Coach Brown, can you tell those guys to be a little bit quiet as they come in? Thank you. Good afternoon, and welcome to our April signing day presented by Uniball. We'd like to start off with prayer, so let us remember. Gracious and living God, we sing your praises without ceasing. You rule over all things with wonderful order. You temper the cares and burdens of our toil. And by giving rest and healthy recreation, you refresh our weary bodies and minds. We give you thanks for this day, for the discipline with which our young Spartan athletes have developed your gifts as they have pursued athletic excellence in their chosen sport. They have enriched our school beyond measure, and now today we rejoice that they will continue living their discipline as they look beyond graduation from De La Salle to beginning their college career and perfecting your gifts of grace in body and soul. We pray that you send your angels to watch over them in college and beyond, that they may always be in your loving care. May these Spartan brothers share the same brotherly concern for others in their new schools that they have lived here on campus. That in all things you may be glorified and they may become the best possible student athletes in the future. Bless them with peace in the name of the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. St. John Baptist De La Salle, live Jesus in our hearts. Welcome. My name is Leo Lopez. It's a pleasure to serve as Vice President for Athletics. I've never seen so many balloons and tables and banners, so I'm really happy for this day for our student athletes in our April Commitment Day. Before we get going, I'd just like to take a moment to recognize several people in attendance. First and foremost, if we can recognize our grandparents, our moms and dads, guardians, you name it. Thank you for your help along the journey for making this possible day happen. For our faculty and staff, I think one of the things that many people that are sitting at a table today realize, the true word of student athlete is a true term that we use here at De La Salle. We need to make sure we recognize our faculty and our staff that have helped our students become the best students they can be. So let's give a round of applause to the counselors, teachers, staff members at De La Salle High School. Last but not least, the partnership that we all know takes place with coaches, both in and out of the schools, Little League to your personal trainers, doctors, and all the trainers that have happened along the way. Let's give a round of applause to the coaches that are in attendance and not in attendance that have helped teach your sons a great skill. What we're going to do in our ceremony today for signing day, our head coaches will take a minute or so to recognize those student athletes that are moving on and their commitment and say a few words. To start off our ceremony for swimming and diving, head coach Tom Johnson.
Thanks, and I'd like to start by congratulating all the student athletes in every sport. It's an amazing achievement, and congratulations to you all. Special shout out to former swimmer Turner Madge for moving on as well. It's an honor to be here to talk about Chase Lewis as he transitions into his academic and athletic career at UC Santa Barbara. Chase came in as a freshman, kind of quietly hungry, and worked his tail off for 4 years. And last year as a junior had a breakout year. Was a North Coast finalist in 2 events, EBAL finalist in 2 events, and he broke through on the national level as well as a junior national qualifier and finalist in summer and winter junior nationals. He's on an incredible trajectory. He's improving every time he hits the water and is going to do great things at Santa Barbara. He's highly academic. He's very focused, very determined. He's become a quiet leader through his actions. And I can just hope that the essence that Chase brings to our swim team trickles down to the younger athletes, and I believe it is. I believe he's making an impact with them. I say it often that the best measure of a young man and an athlete is how his teammates and his peers feel about him, and I can tell you Chase is universally loved and respected by the rest of his team. Couldn't be more proud of Chase. I'm happy that he found his spot going forward, and I know he's going to do great things. So please give Chase a great round of applause.
Thanks, Coach. In our next sport, we're going to speak about our rugby student athletes. Coach Holmberg has work obligations, but Coach Roberts and Coach Tyrion are going to speak about our rugby commitments.
Hi everyone. Our first athlete is Keaton Erickson. Keaton has been recruited to play rugby at the 22nd ranked University of Utah. He earned this opportunity through commitment to his craft. He's a 4-year rugby player at De La Salle who brings crisp passing, high fitness, and a true understanding of how to control the tempo of a match. What impresses us most about Keaton is how seriously he takes his development. Every time he steps on the field, he's working to get better. That mindset separates good players from great ones. University of Utah is getting a disciplined rugby player who will raise the level around him and be ready to compete from day one. Congratulations to you and your family on this great accomplishment. Remember the things you learned here at De La Salle and continue to believe in yourself and your ability. We are all very excited to see what you do at the next level. Congrats, Keaton. Next up, Mr. Tyler Foley. Tyler has been also recruited to play at the University of Utah. What sets Tyler apart is his energy. He plays every minute with intent, urgency, and fire. His fitness allows him to outwork opponents late in the game, and that's what wins matches at the next level. Add to a sharp rugby IQ, he sees space early, makes smart decisions, and understands the game beyond his years. Those three traits are why Tyler is ready for Division I rugby and why the University of Utah is getting a competitor who will raise the standard from day one. Tyler was a 4-year football player, a 4-year rugby player, and someone who took extracurricular activities to the next level at De La Salle. Congratulations to you and your family as you take your talent to the University of Utah. We have no doubt that you will make De La Salle proud and serve as a bright example of what it means to be a student athlete at the next level. Congrats, Tyler. All right, Mr. Turner Madge. Turner has been recruited to play at the 15th ranked University of San Diego, best city in the world. They are getting a special one. Turner is fast, agile, and just as impactful on defense as he is attack. He brings elite fitness, competitiveness, a real leadership to everything he does, which is why the coaching staff at USD is so excited about him. His senior year was one for the ages. He led our team in scoring, received the first team All-NorCal and won the De La Salle Most Valuable Player Award. Turner is the kind of player you can't take your eyes off of. He's absolutely capable of making an impact as a freshman at the next level. Turner was a 4-year football player, 3-year rugby player, and an academic stud at De La Salle. Congratulations, Turner, to you and your family on this unique opportunity, and we wish you nothing but the best in your future. God bless, and go to Arrows.
Before Coach Tyrion comes on, I first of all want to say thank you to the students for attending and supporting your fellow brothers. However, we want to be respectful of the process. As you're in the stands and you're listening, you are paying attention to what's going on. We don't need talking in the background. Show proper respect. If you can't do that, please go outside and have your lunch, no problem. But please show respect to your fellow student athletes and your fellow students during this ceremony. Thank you. Now coming up, Coach Tiernan for the other rugby players.
Next up, Calvin McCall. Congratulations, Calvin McCall, on his recruitment to the 15th ranked University of San Diego as well. He'll be joining Turner. Calvin put together an outstanding senior year, earning first team all NorCal honors and winning the Spartan Award at De La Salle, which speaks to both his production and his character. He was relentless on defense, tough to handle in space, and capped his career with 4 tries in his final match as a Spartan. Calvin is a 4-year football player and a 3-year rugby player at De La Salle. This experience is why University of San Diego is getting a special player with speed, power, and true tenacity. And Calvin is absolutely primed to make an impact and have a great collegiate rugby career. Congratulations to you and your family on this great achievement. You embody the spirit of what it means to be a De La Salle Spartan as you've earned everything you receive. God bless and go Toreros. Next up, Jimmy Rainsford. Jimmy Rainsford has earned his commitment the hard way. He's been a starter at De La Salle since his sophomore year on the varsity squad, not because anything was given to him, but because he shows up every day ready to work. Jimmy plays the game with a hard-nosed edge. He's physical, fearless, and a ferocious tackler who sets the tone defensively. This mindset translates at any level. Being recruited by programs like the University of San Diego, University of Arizona, and St. Mary's College speaks volumes. And now Long Beach State is getting a competitor who will bring toughness, consistency, and pride to their jersey from day one. Jimmy was named to the All NorCal first team as a junior and won Defensive Player of the Year award at De La Salle this year. He was a 4-year football player, a 4-year rugby player, and someone we expect big things from at the next level. Congratulations on a great high school career and good luck at Long Beach. Next up, Micah Moanunanu Apella. Micah has been recruited to play for the 6th-ranked program in the country at the University of Arizona. He's a tough runner, a sure tackler, and a player who thrives in contact. Micah played 4 years of football and rugby at De La Salle, 3 years of rugby at De La Salle, and brings grit and reliability to both sides of the ball. Despite trying to forge his own path, he ultimately chose to follow his older brother's footsteps as he makes his way to the University of Arizona. They are getting a competitor who's ready for the next level. Micah takes his experience to a program that is in the Elite 8 of the D1 playoffs this season. There, he will compete with some of the finest rugby players in the country for field time. Congratulations to you and your family on this great accomplishment. God bless, and go Wildcats.
I got one more. Luke Rechtenwald has been recruited to play rugby at the 15th ranked program in the country, USD. He is the definition of power rugby. He's known for his strength and his ability to run through defenders, as he is flat out the strongest player in the gym. A lot of the times that kind of strength doesn't always translate to the field, but in Luke's case, it certainly does. He put it all together this season, breaking tackles at will and asserting himself in every match on defense. That breakout year earned him first team All NorCal honors and coveted De La Salle Forward of the Year. Now, the University of San Diego is getting a physical, game-changing presence who's built for the next level. Congratulations to you and your family on this great achievement. The challenge will be difficult, but nothing you aren't ready for. Good luck at USD, and our hope for you is that we will also see you representing your country in the US jersey one day as well. Good luck, Luke.
Thank you and congratulations to our rugby student athletes. Next up, the sport of lacrosse and Coach Christmas.
All right, well, I have three guys. Cade Dunn going to Skidmore, Kellen Dunn going to Tufts, and Hudson Lee going to Bucknell. I'm going to talk about them all together. Obviously, they've had amazing careers and have had all E-ball awards, offensive MVPs, have been the best players, been impact players for all 4 years since they've been at this school. I've known them since they were in 5th grade, and there's 3 traits that they all possess. Okay, that first one, if you guys know them, right? They're even shorter than I am. That cliche saying that is, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Like, those guys embody that to a T, right? They back down to no one. The second one is they really love the game. I was fortunate enough to play at the University of Virginia and play professional, and one of the big things that I've always seen kids at the next level is when they get to college, if they don't love the game, they don't stay for a long time, right? And these guys love the game more than probably any guys that I've ever coached over my 10 years here. The third one is probably the biggest. We've had some players come through this place, Hugh Conrad at Yale. We've had Ryan Sanders at RIT, Nolan Orman at Division III school, Luke Durman, Ohio, High Point. And these guys are impact players, right? So they are there, and they are on TV, they're in the media, and they're representing De La Salle. And I think these guys are going to do the same thing in college as well. So we're super proud of them. And we've been doing this thing this year on the sideline when we score a goal. And we say teammate nice and loud. So on 3, I want everyone to say teammate nice and loud for these guys and for everyone else. 1, 2, 3, teammate!
Thank you, Coach Christmas. Introducing another teammate, Coach Marcus Schroeder, basketball.
Thanks, Mr. Lopez. I have the privilege to talk about 2 basketball athletes today. Actually, 3 basketball athletes are getting honored, and Coach Klein is going to talk about this young man, James Bush, but I want to make sure I make note of James. And you've given 4 years to our basketball program, and the best thing I can say about James is you played your best basketball down the stretch of the season, helped us really, really perform well down the stretch. And so I know you're committing for volleyball, and I'll let Coach Klein, I don't want to take too much of your thunder, Coach Klein, but I want to definitely point out James Bush. The first athlete I want to talk about is Mariano Lopez Arden. Mariano came to De La Salle after his sophomore year. He started his high school career at College Park. Mariano just committed himself to being a great player. He worked hard, he stacked days, and he turned himself into one of the best players in our program, in the league, in our league, and in the Bay Area. His senior year, he averaged 10 points per game and 9 rebounds per game. He nearly averaged a double-double, which is really, really hard to do. Early in the season, we had a lot of injuries, and our health was an issue, and Mariano was our most dominant player, and he led us and helped us out the season. He scored a career-high 30 points against Sac High. Late in the season, the most critical moments of our season, he made big plays down the stretch, helped us win a league championship, and really, he was named our most improved player. His junior year, he did not get many minutes, and he just continued to work, and he became a great player for us. Off the court, I think is what we're most proud of as a coaching staff. He really matured. You know, he really opened up in team chapels and talked about his teammates and how much he loved his team, and just kind of broke down his walls a little bit. Also in the classroom, he has a 3.56 GPA. And Mariano, I just want to say we're so proud of you. Your ceiling is high. As I tell college coaches all the time, your rate of improvement has been incredible. And that's not a testament to anybody other than yourself. You're continuing to get better, and I can only imagine the player you'll become as you continue to put the work in, and I know you will. So congratulations, Mariano, on your commitment to Colorado School of Mines. The next athlete I want to talk about is Ibrahim Manawar. You know, Ibrahim has been a 4-year varsity player. He's been with us all 4 years at the varsity level, and he was a 3-year starter. During his time, he won 3 EBAL championships, 1 NCS Open championship, and in his junior year, we advanced to the NorCal Open championship game for the 2nd time in school history. His senior year, he averaged 12.5 points per game. He shot 37% from the three-point line, and he averaged 4 assists per game. Ibrahim was named first team All-EBAL and recently was named to the Mercury News All-Bay Area team. Ibrahim will go down as a legend, as a Spartan legend, not only for his play on the court, but more importantly, his team spirit, his work ethic, his leadership, and his loyalty. Ibrahim has given his heart and soul to our program over the past 4 years. Eve, your loyalty to our program and your willingness to be coached through all the ups and downs is something our coaching staff will always appreciate and remember about you. You're also a tremendous ambassador for the school. You garner a 4.47 GPA. You recently were named salutatorian, and you're in a variety of clubs and leadership roles on campus, score and being a house leader. Claremont McKenna is getting one of the best to ever come through De La Salle, and our program is very proud of you. Congratulations on your accomplishments, and good luck at Claremont McKenna.
With our high number, the bell will potentially ring. As students, you can just remain. You go through the bell. We'll keep going until we're done. I'll take care of the deans later. Okay, now up, Coach Jeans in baseball.
Thank you, and congratulations to all the signers. I want to talk a little bit about Roman Bartosh. Roman's one of those guys that it's nice to see people improve at De La Salle. Some people think we get ready-made players, and coming off JV year, he had some growth to do. He put a ton of work in that summer. Going into his junior year, we were lacking pitching. We really only had one starter. We had a good offense. And Roman came out of nowhere. He went 8-1 for us. He started the NCS championship game and the NorCal championship game. And I couldn't be more proud of him. He was all EBAL. And I love it when we can combine athletics with education. And he's going to a great school, and it's a great fit. Thanks. Congratulations.
In our program, we believe success is built on more than talent. It is built on strong values such as courage, commitment, and character. The Spartan volleyball athlete embodies all three. He is courageous, a multi-sport athlete who stepped into the game of volleyball as a sophomore, taking on something new and embracing the challenge with confidence and determination. In just 3 years, he has grown into a key member of our program, proving that it's not how early you start, but how fully you commit to the journey. His commitment to improvement, to his teammates, and to representing De La Salle with pride has been evident every day. Balancing multiple sports while continuing to develop his volleyball game speaks to his discipline and work ethic. And it is his character that truly sets him apart. He is a teammate others trust, a competitor that leads by example, and a young man who represents the values of De La Salle: faith, integrity, scholarship, and honor. I am confident that the same drive and mindset that fueled his growth here will carry him forward as he continues his academic and athletic career as a Spartan at Aurora University. Last but not least, I am proud to honor and introduce to you James Bush.
If you didn't know, that was Coach Klein. She didn't let me introduce herself, but that's Coach Klein, our head volleyball coach, if you did not know. So, at this point in time, let's give all of our student athletes a wonderful round of applause. best wishes and congratulations to where they're going in the future. Thank you very much for attending our ceremony. If you are a student athlete who is committed, please stay. Pictures, you guys, everyone can come down for pictures with your friends, teammates, families, and then we're going to be doing Del Sal TV interviews one at a time. So all of the signees and commitments, please stay. Coaches, please stay. Take some pictures with your friends. Now is the time. Thanks again, and congratulations to this signing class on April 15th.
Welcome back to signing day here at De La Salle, as we have a bunch of interviews to get through today, so we're not going to be doing the interviews as long as we normally do, but we're pleased to have Roman Bartosh here with us. And Roman, of course, you're committed to play baseball at the next level at Pitzer College. You had a great year last year, 8-1, 2.39 ERA. You're doing great this year. Talk about this journey you've had as far as your baseball career and how it ends up at Pomona Pitzer.
It's I would just say it's been a lot of hard work because I didn't know what my spot was going to be coming in here freshman year, and it's just a lot of grinding every year and just getting the opportunity like last year to show what I can do, and that ultimately opened the door for this opportunity to play college baseball.
What about the Pomona Pitzer program? I mean, what can you tell us about what you like about it down there?
I see resemblances here. It's just a competitive environment. Like they're always willing. They're always trying to win. They're always like in the pursuit of championships, which is nice. And the academics there are just top tier.
Sounds like there's some good relations between the program there and here.
Yep, definitely.
All right, Roman, congratulations, and congratulations on this great day, and keep up a great season here at De La Salle. All right, congratulations, Roman Bartosh, and we got another. Okay, we got another one. Come on in. Hudson Lee going to Bucknell. Come over this way just a little bit. Congratulations. What a day for you. Talk about this journey. I mean, when you look back and you reflect as far as your entire lacrosse career, I know it's taken a lot of hard work to get to this point, but what jumps out at you as far as this journey?
I think it's the constant hard work that everyone at the school is putting in. Like I see all of my brothers here, everyone's reaching their goals of playing sports at the next level, and it's the environment De La Salle creates where everyone's constantly pushing each other to be better every day, and that's something that we're all going to take through our entire lives.
Well, that's a great way to put it. What about going to Bucknell? Great school. I mean, you knew going to lacrosse you're going to have to head east at some point. And Bucknell's a terrific school, great lacrosse program. What are the main things that jump out to you about Bucknell?
I think for me personally, it's the chance they're taking on me as an undersized attackman in the sport. They're putting their faith in me that I'm able to deliver at the next level with bigger, faster, stronger players, and that my skill set will still hold up. And I really appreciate the faith they've put in me, and they're going to continue to put in me.
And I'm sure going up against bigger guys has been a thing that you've had to deal with throughout your entire career, so I'm sure that's nothing new for you. When you think about, going away from family and stuff, and, as far as, is that something that's a little nervous or but exciting as well?
I think definitely nervous, but exciting as well. I've never been living away from my family or outside of California. I'm going all the way to Pennsylvania. It's such a huge change of scenery, weather, location, and meeting different people as well.
I imagine exciting about the level of competition you'll be seeing.
Exactly. I mean, I've always been on the East Coast playing travel lacrosse, but to be in an environment where everyone's always been playing that East Coast lacrosse and that higher level of competition that maybe I'm not used to year-round, but they've been growing up in, it's definitely a new change of pace.
All right, Hudson, congratulations and on your signing today.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations, Hudson Lee, as we've continued to welcome in interviewers, who are our signees who are signing today, and we'll got 15 of them today to get through, so we got Okay, and we got Tom Johnson here, swimming coach, and Tom, obviously great day here, 15 signees, of course, one of yours from swimming, and Chase Lewis. What can you tell us about Chase and his journey to get to this point?
Yeah, happy to talk about Chase. He's been a hard worker. He came in as a freshman, kind of quiet, with a quiet hunger, and he just was a hard worker with his club team, and every year he'd progress a little bit. He had kind of a breakthrough junior year last year, and now he's one of the top swimmers in the state in his event, the 100 breaststroke, and he's become a team leader through his actions, and he's highly academic, and Chase gets it, and he's on an extremely impressive improvement curve right now, and I think that going into college, Chase is going to do some really amazing things. So I'm excited for Chase. He's been a pleasure to have on the team. We're certainly going to miss him, but couldn't be more excited to see him go down and be a swimming gaucho.
Yeah, I mean that's a great program. Obviously, you got to be, you got to have everything in order to go to that program. As far as that's a great way for him to start right in his college career.
For sure. It's going to be a really good fit for him. They're one of the top mid-major schools in the country, and I think he will immediately impact the team and help them, and I think it'll be a great environment for him academically and athletically.
All right, Tom, thank you so much, and congratulations on the great season you guys are having.
Thanks, appreciate it.
All right, thanks to Tom Johnson for joining us. Now we've got some more of our signees, and it looks like we were going to have Mariano Lopez Arden. Come on in, Mariano. Congratulations. Going to the Colorado School of Mines. That's a terrific school down in Colorado in Golden. Talk about the decision to go there and what you like about that school.
It took a while, but it was really just what won me over was probably the coaches, getting to meet all the guys, getting to play with them, getting to experience the school, walk around, and really the academic side is a really big part of it. It's an amazing academic school, and they're also really great at basketball, so that helped a lot.
Yeah, great athletics along with academics. Are you going to be in engineering?
I'm going to major in quantitative biomedical engineering.
Well, you need some good grades to do that. What about this journey? Of course, you started at College Park, came here to De La Salle, had a terrific few years here playing with the basketball program. When you think about all the hard work it's taken to get this point, is there anything that jumps out to you?
I didn't really start playing basketball very seriously until very late, so around 8th grade, freshman year. So it's just been a really wild journey, going from not being very great freshman year to being able to commit D2 now senior year. It's just been an amazing journey. Ups, of course there are ups and downs, but it's just been a great pleasure to play with all the guys that I played with.
All right, well, congratulations, Mariano. Looking forward to watch you continue this journey. Looked like we had some audio issues there, pardon for that. We got James Bush here, who also was a basketball teammate of Mariano, but also a very good volleyball player. In fact, you're going to be playing volleyball at Aurora in Illinois. Talk about that decision as far as what jumped out at you about Aurora that made it so appealing.
Mainly the guys and the coach. I went down to visit, and everyone's basically a big family. Everyone's living together. Everyone's doing everything together. And the coaches are great, very nice, actually coaching, so that's been a great help in my decision to go there. So that's been a big influence.
When you think about your time here at De La Salle, not easy to play two sports, but you were able to do that. I mean, what as far as the journey for you as a student athlete, is there anything that jumps out at you as far as that helps get you to this point?
Learning time management and being able to balance the schedule really helps. I mean, going from 5 to 6 hour workouts with basketball and then going to 2 hour night workouts for volleyball and having to manage homework and everything really helps, especially going into college. Time management's going to be a big thing, especially with all the harder classes that we're going to have to take.
No question. Well, James, congratulations on your signing today, and good luck the rest of the volleyball season. All right, thank you, James Bush. And now we're going to get Ibrahim Monowar, another teammate of James during the basketball season. Ibrahim, congratulations. Great day for you going to Claremont McKenna. When you are obviously you're a leader of the basketball team. You're an academic leader as well. Around campus. I mean, you get involved with everything. I mean, so it's obviously that's why Claremont McKenna likes you. What can you tell us about the journey that you've had to get to this point? Is there anything that jumps at you that you feel you've had to overcome to get to here?
Yeah, I mean, I've been through a lot in my 4 years here, and I feel like one thing I've learned is just balancing both academics and sports. And I got a great piece of advice from someone who's really means a lot to me, and he said, "Don't let anyone tell you you can't do both." So that's what I've been trying to do in my time here, and I feel like by doing that, I've just stayed true to myself, and it's helped me a lot, and it's helped me get to this point in my journey.
Well, you have a great future in front of you. And what about Claremont McKenna? You talked about, as clearly academically, it's very appealing. But what about the basketball program? Do you see similarities between there and here?
Yeah, I mean, I just love the culture. I feel like that's really similar to what we have here at De La Salle. And Coach Scow mentioned how they really want to recruit high character guys, and just spending time with the team. And I mean, I can't wait to be part of a family. And it's kind of similar to the brotherhood we have here at De La Salle, so I'm really excited.
All right, Ibrahim, it's been a pleasure watching you compete and looking forward to watching you compete at the next level.
Yes, sir.
All right, congratulations, Ibrahim Monowar, as we continue to interview our signees, 15 of them today. And come on in. And sorry, I need your logo on the shirt. Tufts. Okay, sorry about Kellen. I was like, all right, Kellen Dunn, congratulations. And, you've had a great career here at playing lacrosse, and of course it's continuing in this spring season. But when you think about the journey to get to this point, you've had to play a lot of lacrosse matches, you had a lot of hard work against bigger players and so forth. Is there anything that jumps out that helps get you to this day where you go to such a great school like Tufts?
I think it's especially the motivation from my coaches and my family members, especially my brother Cade, who's also signing today. He's really just always pushed me. That's something that's been really special and helped to motivate me in my life.
And that's pretty cool. You mentioned your brother. He's not going to be playing too far away from you. Of course, I'm sure you guys, as you're growing up, you're knowing you're going to have to go back east to compete in lacrosse because that's where the top lacrosse is. But I'm sure it's also exciting that you guys aren't too far away from one another.
No, definitely. It'll be really cool to play against him one day in college, so that's the ultimate goal.
All right. Well, what about the lacrosse program and what you guys have been able to do this year and your goals for this year? Is there anything you're looking forward to accomplish before the year ends out?
Yeah, we're really hoping to bring back the E-Ball Championship and NCS to De La Salle. It's been a couple years since we've won both, so I think we can really do it this year.
All right, Kellen Dunn, congratulations, and good luck at the next level.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Kellen. And we'll welcome in. All right. Come on in, Cade. And congratulations. Just interviewed your brother. You're going to Skidmore College. And what about Skidmore College? Because not a lot of us have, know too much about it, of course, back east. But what can you tell us about what really appealed to you about Skidmore?
It's just a great place. Like academically, it's really strong. A lot of good connections for jobs after school. And lacrosse, when I stepped on campus, I really felt at home there. It's up kind of in the mountains of New York, where a lot of forest trees just really speaks to me.
Yeah, I bet. It's a pretty cool place. Sounds like an awesome place. And, of course, not being too far away from your brother is pretty nice.
Yeah, no, it's great. I'm really excited to see him, maybe even play against him, just keep that bond going.
When you think about you playing with your brother growing up and all the lacrosse games that you guys have played throughout your life, is there anything that jumps out at you that helped really get you to this point where you realize the hard work it would take to get here?
You say that again?
So when you think about the journey, is there anything that jumps out along the journey that you've had to get to this point that really, where you realize, in terms of that you could be here one day, and things that jump out that really helped you get to this point?
Yeah, just freshman and sophomore year, we'd both wake up like crack of dawn before school, just go out, get reps with each other, practice, just be together, getting better. And it's just, I realized just like that practicing just helped us level up.
All right, congratulations, Cade, and look forward to watching you compete at the next level.
Thank you.
All right, thanks to Cade Dunn. Come on in, and congratulations on signing day, as we've got Keaton Erickson, who's going to be competing at rugby at University of Utah. And Keaton, Utah, obviously a great school in the Rocky Mountains. It's got a great setting out there. What appealed to you about Utah?
I mean, the coaching and the program there really was exciting to see how much they've grown over the years. Top 20 now, and Coach Cam, really great guy, really connected with me and overall got me to go there. Also the skiing, I used to be a big skier, so I mean, can't wait to get back after that. So.
All right, sounds like you got everything already planned out. Can you tell us any types of similarities between the program maybe at Utah and the one here at De La Salle?
I mean, they both want to win. Great guys. Brotherhood at Utah too. Brotherhood here at De La Salle. I mean, just overall, they love working hard and super excited for that.
All right, Keaton Erickson, congratulations. Good luck at Utah. All right, congratulations to Keaton. And we've got another rugby commit here. We're going to have a lot of rugby commits. And Luke Rechtenwald, right? Yep. All right, going to USD. Luke, congratulations on that. Talk about University of San Diego. Obviously beautiful down there. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't take much convincing to get you to go there. What jumped out to you?
We have a crazy pipeline going down there. We already have, I think, 7 guys on the roster as of right now from previous De La Salle classes. And just being able to really continue that pipeline, it's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so obviously it's going to be pretty familiar down there when you head down there as far as the guys you've competed with in the past. What about the program here at De La Salle that's prepared you well for the next level?
Probably my faith. It's a small private Catholic school, so being able to worship God while also playing rugby at the same time, it's going to be pretty similar to De La Salle down there.
All right, Luke, well, congratulations, and looking forward to watching you compete at USD. Congratulations, Luke Rechtenwald. All right, we're going to bring in Tyler Foley, who is committed to University of Utah. Tyler, congratulations. Great day. You know, we just talked about Twiff Keaton, who I'm sure it's exciting. You're going to be heading to Utah with him. Well, what about University of Utah? Clearly, they have an up-and-coming rugby program.
Yeah, Keaton introduced me to it at the beginning of the season, really started looking at great skiing, everything around there, too. And I was also looking at the Army ROTC program, great program, and really the main thing about their school and their program, when I was out there watching, it reminds me a lot of our hometown team here. There's the same camaraderie and all of that.
I bet. And, of course, you were also, played multiple sports. You played football as well. You won the Special Teams Award for the football team. I imagine that helps a lot as far as, a lot of you guys on the team transitioning from football to rugby. It makes it pretty easy for you guys.
Yeah, football and rugby are very common. You put a lot of effort in, you can go far, and that's kind of what happened. That Special Teams Award kind of shows the hard work and where that can get you. I brought that to rugby, and that's where I am today, why I'm signing with Utah.
Anything else that jumps out at you as far as this journey to get to this point that really, where you, like looking back, the hard work you've put in, anything as far as anything that jumped out during that journey to help get you to this point?
Yeah, I want to thank my parents and all them, of course, but you can't put a price tag on the coaches here and what they do for you. There's so many things that people don't know, and people know these programs are up there, very high programs, but you don't know it until you're with the coaches, and they put you in the spot to succeed, and I can't say enough about that.
All right, Tyler Foley, congratulations, and good luck at Utah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Tyler Foley. And we've got Micah Moananu-Apella. Micah, congratulations. Going to University of Arizona. We talk about the pipeline rugby to USD, but in Arizona, we've got quite a pipeline as well at De La Salle, right?
Yes, sir. We had 8 or 5 that went there last year.
So what about University of Arizona that appeals to you? Terrific school, obviously.
Yeah, I went for the program. When I went on a visit, I loved the team. They welcomed me like home and like family. And they play a good level of rugby there. So.
And do you see similarities between there and the program here?
They're similar, yeah. The De La Salle were like one of the best programs in California, and Arizona is one of the best programs in the nation.
Absolutely. Anything you feel like, as far as this journey to get to this point, that you feel you're going to need to take to the next level, that's you to step it up even a notch, even more?
Well, the discipline I learned here is going to help me a lot, and the integrity that I learned from football. So, yeah.
All right, Micah, congratulations. Micah Moananu-Apella, congratulations, going to University of Arizona. And now we've got Calvin McCall, who's headed to University of San Diego, again, another rugby player. And we were just talking about that pipeline from De La Salle to San Diego. Obviously, it makes things a lot easier, a lot more familiar for you.
Yeah, for me, it's truly special. I actually spent the first couple of years of my life living down in San Diego. It's truly a homecoming for me. I'm so grateful and honored for this opportunity. And, like you said, it really is a pipeline. We have Sasha Cox and Tyler Holmberg down there right now, 2 great Spartans from last year, and I can't wait to be competing with them. And, obviously older guys such as, Wyatt Boswell, Vaughn Fouts, the list goes on, and I can't wait to compete with them too.
Anything those guys have told you as far as advice that you need to compete at the next level?
As far as advice, Tyler Holmberg, and Sasha Cox, they really were with me through this process because I wasn't sure if I'd be continuing with rugby or football at the next level, and ultimately I just found more of a love and a passion for rugby, and that's what came for me naturally. And they told me just follow whatever you're having the most joy and passion with, and that's what I found.
Well, that's a great advice, obviously. Well, congratulations, Calvin, and looking forward to watching you compete at USD. All right, congratulations, Calvin McCall. All right, and now we're going to bring in Chase Lewis. We were just talking with Chase's coach, Tom Johnson. And Chase, congratulations, going to UC Santa Barbara. Come over this way just a little bit. Talk about UCSB, terrific school, obviously a great swimming program down there. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to go there. What jumped out to you the most?
Biggest thing was just the team. I loved meeting the team. Everyone there was super friendly, super welcoming, and I wasn't even recruited yet. So it was just incredible how nice they were. I really loved the team.
That sounds great. What about academically? Obviously, it's a good academic school as well. Anything you have in mind as far as what you want to major in?
So I'm going to be majoring in electrical engineering, and they have a pretty fantastic engineering program down there. It's pretty small, so there's a lot of hands-on stuff, which that was something I was really excited about.
And, of course, the swimming program season still in full swing right now. I know you guys have lofty goals. You guys have a great team. Tell us about the goals before the season ends out.
So first goal is just win NCS, win E-ball, and then we're going to want to bring as many guys to state as possible. Hopefully we're going to win our medley relay, and I'm not on the other relays, but I'm sure that they could possibly win or at least get top 3 in their events. And then my personal goal is just make finals at state, hopefully make a final, be top 8.
All right, well, that sounds great. You guys are doing an awesome job swimming this year. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations, Chase Lewis. And we got one more interview to go. We got Jimmy Rainsford, who's going to Long Beach State. Again, another rugby competitor. Jimmy, how you doing? Good. Congratulations. Obviously a terrific day. You got your brothers signing with you as well. I imagine that makes things very exciting.
Yeah, it does. I mean, he's been a part of the journey. He kind of set the bar for me coming into high school. So to have him here is a special day for sure.
Well, I mean, in terms of also your rugby brothers that you competed with this season as well. I mean, you guys had a terrific year again. I mean, it's always De La Salle, usually one of the best programs in the country. What can you tell us as far as maybe similarities between De La Salle and the rugby program at Long Beach State?
Yeah, well, I mean, De La Salle kind of bases their play just off of hard work and determination around the ball. And that's the same thing that is imaged at Long Beach. It's kind of just hard work on and off the ball. Even if you're not involved in the play, you're finding something to do. You're finding something to work on. So that's kind of what drew me there, and it's pretty similar to our play here.
Great location as well. Anything else about the school that you really liked?
I mean, it's a young program. It's new. It's up and coming. So, being able to get the chance to join something and hopefully make a mark in history is something that appealed to me. So, yeah, 100%. All right.
Congratulations, Jimmy Rainsford. Great job, and looking forward to watching you compete at Long Beach State. Back here with Turner Madge, who's committed to play at University of San Diego for rugby. Turner, congratulations. Great career here. Another rugby player that also played football. Talk about how much that helped as far as being both a football and rugby player.
Yeah, for me, a lot of it is it's both of them teach you a ton about conditioning and perseverance. There's always going to be those times when you're tired and, you don't know how much you have left, but you just keep pushing, you keep getting better every day, keep going back to it. And I think both rugby and football do a great job of that because those are both difficult sports. They're both very physical. You're sore, but it's all about just keeping getting better every day. You just keep going back, keep getting better. So they taught me a lot about that perseverance and discipline.
And this guy knows all about perseverance. I mean, he broke his leg in football and kept playing. He got a 2-point conversion on a broken leg. So obviously, you have the toughness to compete in a great sport like rugby. You're going to USD, obviously great school down there, beautiful campus, and you're going to play with a lot of your buddies as well.
Yes, sir, that's right. We got 2 of my actually football and rugby guys, Calvin McCall and Luke Rechtenwald. They're both going down to USD too, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And then there are a couple guys at USD now who actually went to De La Salle a couple years ago. So there's a bunch of guys there. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good time.
Other than the De La Salle familiarity, what did you like so much about San Diego?
For me, I just think San Diego, there's so much stuff to do. I see myself never getting bored down there. And the campus, University of San Diego itself, I went down, I checked it out, and it's awesome. I fell in love with it right away. I really see myself there, hanging out with all my friends, going surfing, going fishing, going to SeaWorld, just all the stuff to do. So it just seems like a great place to be.
When you look back at your time here at De La Salle, I mean, is there some things that jump out to you that you're most proud of?
Well, I will have to say, you kind of mentioned it, my senior football season, because a lot of that taught me a lot about myself, kind of just pushing through pain. But also, I won MVP for the rugby team this year, and so that's probably one of my biggest accomplishments. I'm really proud of that. And then just every year so far, I've gotten the NCS Scholar Athlete, so just maintaining my GPA throughout the sport. So, yeah.
All right, congratulations, Turner Madge. Great career here. Looking forward to another great career you'll have at USD. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, Turner Madge. And congratulations to all our student athletes. Appreciate them doing these interviews. We had a lot of them today, 15 of them. Thanks for joining us for another signing day presented by Uniball.